Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Positively Glad is back doing a stream that isn't league related. Uh, Welcome back to my F1 2018 career mode. We are back here, ladies and gentlemen, with the Hungarian Grand Prix, and I am going to drop a big spoiler. I am fucking dreadful in this car around here. I have found out that obviously I've made a couple. Well, I can make a couple of changes to my setup after the league races I have been in. But guys, please, before we get started, please be sure to drop a like on the video, drop us a follow on Twitch, of course, if you're catching back up with this, and of course, be sure to subscribe to the old YouTube channel. That is where all of this will be going at some point. If you're watching it on YouTube, welcome aboard. Right, we're gonna before we get started, we're gonna have a little bit of a recap because I've not done this for a while. Two clangers. We've had. And basically one of them was my fault. Britain was terrible. Germany, we got cut across by Pierre Gasly. Both times we've had wings off. Both times we have suffered, but of course we have finished the races. Only a Monaco DNF is blotching the copybook at the moment. I'm literally just going to wait for this to come on. Obviously the highest finish we've had is 9th. We've had that 5 times. 5 9th places in a Williams. Of course, Sauber have now scored. I believe Leclerc got 8th position in Britain, so that's kind of bolstered him up. There you go. No, he's at 2 9ths as well, so joining the 9th brigade. Brendan Hartley got a point, 2 points in, I believe it was Melbourne, so that's where his point finish has kind of come in. But yes, the stream now is officially live and global. That's why I'm just kind of sitting here talking to myself initially. Give me a second, I'm just waiting for this. Here we go. What the fuck is going on here? Right. So we're just going to go and make sure everything is up to date. 7,100 views. Fuck me. Cheers, guys. Everyone is tuning into this, making this channel absolutely explode. It isn't even me that's making it explode. It's you guys for showing me this unbelievable support and just basically being the best damn audience this fucking ugly motherfucker can ask for. So thank you so much for making this what it is. But anyway, don't expect world-beating driving here. If I'm a bit slow getting back to you in the comments, my tablet's running at about 0.074 miles per year at the moment, so forgive me. But anyway, we're going to go on to look at this. The components are looking a little bit worn, of course, at this point. There will be some grid penalties, of course, coming along. We can still do some durability upgrades, to be fair. Let's have a little look here. Come on. Let's basically move this sideways. I'll be dealing with the interesting scenario of Towley, of course, getting completely and utterly dicked tonight in the career in our league race, which is absolutely outrageous. Codemaster's given 2 5-second penalties. Stop goes when no one else was near him on the track, which is completely and utterly deluded on their front. But anyway, we are going now, ladies and gentlemen, on to Hungary, qualifying for the Hungarian Grand Prix, coming right up. Just going to have a little read of the admin chat. We're waiting for this to load.
The excitement is starting to build here at the Hungaro Ring as the lights are about to go green for today's qualifying session. We expect some cars out on track any moment now. This has been an exciting track in times gone by, and typically it entertains the moment the lights go out.
We've seen in the past how tricky the first corner is. It's not an issue in practice and qualifying, but if you throw a lot of highly competitive drivers at it all at once, you've got an entirely different situation. The smarter drivers will be able to temper their approach and stay.
Give me a sec, guys, I'm still here.
But it doesn't mean it's easy.
Alright, get ready to jump out if you get too hot in there. There's a problem with the cooling system, and it's going to take us a few minutes to correct it.
Oh, well, we're going to be sitting here for a few minutes anyway, so Williams have more problems. Fuck's sake. Typical fucking car. Yeah, we got problems with the cooling system, which is really ideal. So we're stuck in the garage here, basically. Here we go then. Right, so... Give me a second, guys, just right into the admins. Oh, cool. Right.
There's only a few cars out on track. We should consider getting out there.
Yeah, we'll consider getting out there in 5 minutes, you fucking idiot. Shut up. Anyway, we're going to go and get our setup on and make the changes while I'm waiting. So here we go then. Let's get the charge back in. Brilliant, let's skip... oh no, I need to get my setup, don't I? Right, okay, I'll make sure the setup's on. It's Hungary. Give you a bit of an insight to what I'm running, actually. 5, we'll lower the fuel right down. So 511 with 7 ballast. Now, suspension geometry, we're going to push it to 5.6. That will increase the ride height, which will enable us to kind of go a little bit better in the wet weather. It's advised, really, to keep the car... with a high ride height when it's in the rain, so that's basically where we're up to. Right, that's sorted pretty much there. Let's skip through and find out how well everyone else has done compared to what I will do. So we've got a couple of viewers here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in. And let's have a quick butchers. Ricardo is up top. Alonso set. Wow. Really a skewed grid at the moment. Obviously, I know a lot of the heavy hitters haven't actually gone out yet. Lewis Hamilton, he's way down. I know Hungary is not really a Mercedes track, is it? We're going to go out on track now. Yeah, I know, whatever. Drive out.
Complete. We're ready.
So here we go then. First lap around the Hungarian Grand Prix. I missed the days when the Twitch bar was down the bottom. Oh, for fuck's sake, get out! God damn it. It's got a load of drivers doing the flaps. I think we've found a gap in the traffic here though, so that's pretty good. Let's go. Hungarian Grand Prix qualifying. Let's see how terrible this is. Oh, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. It's atrocious. Okay, right. Let's see how we do. I was going to say, what an amazing race we just had in RF1. What a remarkable Grand Prix. I've never actually finished a race in the points round here on this game. You have to go back to 2017 where I made the transition from McLaren to Force India, where I actually won the Grand Prix in my debut at Force India. It was a whole year ago, pretty much to the day, so you can see how bad life has got. But let's keep going. Here we go. Ooh, lovely little corner there. We're going to go straight up to that hot lap. Mix, no point using overtake here, there's not enough straights really to bolster it. We will use it coming along the main straight, but then we're just going to stick in hot lap for the remainder of the session. We are already in the drop zone. I am not getting through. We're in a stock Williams basically. I'm focusing on the quality control components at the moment, so let's go to overtake, and here we go. Right, streaking now down towards turn 1. Not streaking because I don't play this game naked, that'll be really, really weird. Right, so back in the hot lap, and let's see what sort of lap time we can do. Do you know what, the Williams is really good at dealing with the first couple of corners. We have got one upgrade, the chassis and the aero, but that's obviously done on the first race. We're not going to do much of a difference around here. My target is to beat my teammate, so hopefully we can get that part done. That's a fantastic one on there. As you saw, if anyone's watching from the race tonight, watch out for the inside curvy clip it, it's curtains. From my perspective, do not ride over the curb there. I did it in this Friday CSR race around Hungary, ironically, and really dropped a clanger. And we'll be bringing you Carimo guys back again Wednesday, it'll be, so that's when we're doing the Belgian Grand Prix. So 1.4 for Ricardo, not the worst in the world. around the second to last corner. This has been a really neat lap actually. A couple of improvements to be had, but I think potentially 18th maybe? Let's see how we end up. 17th, nice. Nice, so we're actually going to drive back to the garage. So here we go, peeps. That is a very, very good start. Do not use the Ultra Softs in Hungarian Grand Prix main race. There is no point. You'll get a couple of good laps on them, but then it'll just be fucking terrible. So absolutely no point using them. We are pretty much where we expect to be. Battling around with the lower runners. It's a beaten Marcus though. Sauber's actually a really improved car. So definitely, $1,000,000%. Definitely take that. This is the validated lap, god damn it. Yeah, invalidated my in lap, so I guess that's nothing to write home about. Cost me a couple of R&D points though, which is slightly annoying. They expect us literally to come 19th and 20th here, so anything above that.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
This is not a strong race for me, by any stretch of the imagination. One stop here will be the way to go. We are going to drop down the speed. Perfect. Right, so... very nice. Very nice indeed. So... I will be confirming, guys, that on the new game I will be in the Williams for the 2019 career mode. We're going to get in that bum of a car, and we will be partnering with probably George Russell, making it an all-British lineup. But obviously that will be penciled in. I love these career mode challenges when you're at the back. We'll be starting obviously on 100 AI, and then once we get a little bit more accustomed to the game, we will be then working up the order as I usually do. 16-0 by Ricardo. We are currently sitting incredibly close to the qualification standpoint here. We're going to go straight back out. Second set of ultras, only using 2 sets of course.
The screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change
says.
various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
I know that, but there may be people that don't know it, so I'm going to stop being a cocky bastard. Basically, let's Ruse. Evening again, welcome back, my man. Big debut for you. It'll be in F3, of course. Your drive, I believe, is secured in a McLaren. Obviously, other drivers are there. We may be in a case where basically we are overstacked, which is pretty brilliant, a brilliant position to be in. Just need a few more in the elite league now to kind of top that up a little bit, and we're going to go around here. Second run, we're only doing 2 runs. In this qualifying, it was really affected by...
is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Really affected by the cooling failure, but it's basically meant that I've had to go out and put a little bit more pressure on myself, which I do thrive upon. Pressuring, especially in one-lap scenarios, you'll find that I do well, around Germany I did do doo-doo, so yeah, it's definitely dropped a bit of gear on. I thought I was going to go around at 5th, but you get a little more rev power in 4th. Obviously I believe we're going to be getting some penalties coming up soon. I'm going to try and avoid penalties around Belgium and Monza. And then just get a fresh unit for Singapore, because I'm terrible at this, so it gives that the best chance kind of doing well. So we're going to go and put it into an overtake, go for a hot lap, overtake down the straight, which of course gives you a little bit more power. We're only about a couple of thousandths of a second off Pierre Gasly. Remarkable if you can get 16th on the grid. Don't think I will, but it's always worth a try. Van Dorn is very high up. Obviously the slower cars like the McLaren and the Red Bull, in terms of slow at straight line speed, are very, very shit hot. Give me 1 second, guys. I've had the missus message me. What the fuck? Someone was leaning on our wall. My message. Fucking weirdos around here, seriously. Anyway, sent me Mister sent me a picture of a man just casually leaning on our front wall. Yeah, cheers, man. Fucking weird prick. Anyway, moving on. I'm just going out for a fag in a minute anyway, so hopefully he's not there when I go out. See if I can improve my time. I literally need a tenth. I'm already 2 tenths up, so that is ideal. Obviously, everyone else will improve. Oh, we dropped a bit of time there, I think. We got to 3 tenths briefly. That's a much better lap time if I could scrape into Q2 around Hungary. Goes to show, oh dear, that's terrible. No, we ain't getting no Q2. Get back in rhythm. I don't think I've got enough time to do another run either, so this is literally it now. Sensational. Whoa, whoa. What the hell happened there? Bit of a screen glitch there. Look behind me briefly. Didn't even, my hand's nowhere near the right trigger. Very, very scruffy lap. Yeah, that's curtains on this lap, I think. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, guys, it's me out of Q1 thanks to my own stupidity. Yeah, no improvement now. I'm not going to overtake Gasly. Nope. So that is basically us, guys. We're out of Q1. Ah, man. Fucking idiot, pissed up. We're going to return to garage, guys, and take an L here. Kind of unfortunate. Shrews. No, like I said, mate, as long as you come in and give yourself a good showing,
So far,
you just
our
have a lot of
fastest lap
racecraft
is
about
a
you.
1
It'll be
minute
guaranteed.
18.1.
Absolutely. So we're going to fall down here. Leclerc is in the top 10. The top 10. Jesus. So I think we fell to 19th today. I'd imagine so. And I did. The big improvement would have actually, well, I would have been nowhere near. Lewis Hamilton 15th. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Right, so we are out in Q1, but we are well clear of Stroll. Disappointed at myself.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went?
Great work, okay.
Would you say your rivalry is friendly, or are things a bit tempestuous?
Yeah, man, we've got to put that there. That's
Are you
cool.
hoping to have your reliability issues sorted out before
What?
qualifying?
Go away.
Your qualifying pace didn't put you at the front of the grid. Will this be a problem tomorrow?
Two no comments. They're literally trying to say the car is terrible.
Thanks anyway.
Like it is, but don't go putting me in compromising positions in interviews. That's ridiculous. Fucking cheeky bitch. Cheeky fucking bitch. But yes, Shrews, Thursday, 8:30. I'll be sending the invite to you, mate. So, count yourself in. Even if it potentially means reserve in the end, I believe there is space, so we can literally put you in. There's a few more people looking to join as well, so it'd be cool having like a reserve side of it as well. But as far as I'm concerned, you got yourself in first come, first served, so definitely that way. 3 views, guys, thank you for watching. So let's obviously see how this race pans out. I've got a bit more pace than where I'm in quality. I've still not put my fucking rival, damn it. Lance Stroll 1. Oh, I've won the rivalry. Oh, sweet, points. 250. Nice. Gets us 1 step closer to completing all the quality controls. 365, that's going to give us 875 immediately. And we're going to, yeah, we dropped down significantly. Oh, we gained actually on Toro. Don't know why. Back qualifying.
Obviously, I expected a better session, but these things happen from time to time. Try to make up for it in the race. Remember to select a driver that you consider your rival from the rivalry screen on the workstation. Performing well against your rival can
Go for the
earn
minimal one.
respect and better terms when it comes to our contract reviews.
Because our car is only going to be getting worse. So we're going to go for Gasly. I want to make sure that we get a victory over each rival as we go forward. It's going to be a long career mode, obviously. Well, until the new game comes out. Components-wise, we're still looking very good. 1430. Yeah, we didn't even gain anywhere then. Brilliant. And we're only on 10% of the gearbox used. That's quite a lot. Saying that, yeah, that is an awful lot. Oh dear. Obviously, if we have any minor mishaps, but I think we should be okay for gearbox. And there you go, guys, just a quick review of our championship. We've had more points finishes than the majority of the guys above us, actually, saying that. So, Obviously the points finishes aren't as high as what I'd like them to be. I'm just going to go for a quick cigarette, folks, and then I'll be back with you very shortly for the Hungarian Grand Prix back in 2. Make sure you stick around. Right, folks, we are back. Let's get rolling with the Hungarian Grand Prix, 19th on the grid, barring penalties. Let's go. Not spent my R&D points yet. I'm still not sure if I want to complete durability, but... Oh, no, I do. I think I got one more durability component to get. The control electronics. I'm sure I didn't get that in the end. You get that nailed, everything else gets cut down in terms of wear, even with no... you can get control electronics free, and everything else would be minimal wear. But anyway, that's for another topic. Onto the Hungarian Grand Prix. David Croft and hopefully Anthony Davidson. It is due to rain at the end. Means we are simply just doing a one-stop right up until the rain, I'm guessing.
Nice and close to the beautiful city of Budapest, with some exciting racing to boot. Who can forget Michael Schumacher pushing his old teammate Rubens Barrichello up towards the pit wall in 2010? All those great races of 2014 and 2015 as well. We're northeast.
Stunning drives, of course.
The race today at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring circuit. 14 corners here, 8 to the right and
elevation
6 to the
change.
left, on a track where downforce is king and passing is notoriously difficult.
So we're just going to basically try and make up positions as quickly as we can, and just rely on reliability. Bottas, whoa!
Anything outside of that and their fate is no longer in their hands.
The key now be
What?
in the right mindset. We've seen time
There's
and again
fucking
that teams go
250
wrong
points to
if you
play
just
for.
try and do the minimum. Not necessarily because of the pressure, but because it's different to your
So that
usual
Bottas is
approach.
nowhere.
They'll need to avoid that and stay focused today.
Hamilton on pole. Ironically, a notoriously terrible lap time, of course, because it resets to 40 AI for those of you who are wondering. Oh boy, Ricciardo second. That's Red Bull's improvement. Got a 3-horse race now for the constructors, which is awesome. Obviously not this season because the Ferraris were too dominant at the start. 7th, fucking hell. Sainz with a Sainz with a penalty, dropped to 12th. He must have been really high up.
Wang and Lance Stroll rounds off
Wang.
the grid.
Wang.
And now it's time
So
to
we
head
are
down
in a
to the
rivalry with
track.
Pierre Gasly. Wait and see how that turns out, of course.
Okay, be wary of the cars ahead braking suddenly into one. We could ruin our race if we hit them. Good luck.
1.5 laps of fuel. Usually I overfuel too much, so we're going to do 1.5 as opposed to 2 laps like we usually do. And on we go. Hungary. This should be fucking fun. Anti-stall. Get a bit of temperature in the engine straight away. Oh shit, whoop, crap. Gonna go straight in for a wing change here.
Let's get the car up to
If we need
temperature
to.
on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
See how we do. I don't think I've got no real aspirations for Hungary. Nothing until Monza really. Be working on Belgium this week, of course, because we've got league race and career mode. Probably going to drop this in career. Who have we got watching? Shrews. Shrews AI level 105. So I'm against very quick motherfuckers here. In fact, I'll show you. Here, mate. Just show what I'm doing. Gameplay, we've got 105. It's very faded, so forgive me. 105. Flashbacks are on. They shouldn't be. I'm not using a flashback, by the way. Nor am I going to be restarting this race. If I have any wing damage, straight into the pits. Change my wing, change my tyres, and then we'll try and catch Stroll back up. Simulation damage, strict corner cutting. It's strict corner cutting Shrews as well, so if you do any Grand Prix practice outside of time trial, make sure you put strict corner cutting on for Belgium, because that's what we run, of course. Any new people who are watching, who are going to be joining us, make sure you do that. Manual race starts, of course. I've turned the press timer on because I actually went for a cigarette. I missed a load of my questions at one stage earlier in the season, so... There will be rain, Jeffrey. Don't give us false sense of hope. So we're going to warm the tyres up a little bit here. I do run the racing line on. That's probably my biggest weakness and why a lot of people, the more elite guys, don't watch me, because it's kind of... Let's see, what can you touch that curve? I was actually going to touch it just to show you then, but I don't want to lose my wing on the formation lap because it does stick in this game. I have found out. Especially in career mode. Bit of heat of the tyres. Here we go. So we're going to be literally going on the grind. I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat as well, just to see. Yeah, they're all on ultra soft tyres. That is intriguing. See, everybody from 12th down. So there's going to be every AI car is on ultras. Will be 2 stopping. So the race order, if we can keep it clean, is going to be really jumbled. And Brendan Hartley with a bit of a break there. Hartley, I was the idiot who made a dive on 2 Toro Rosses. Hartley took my wing off. We've had bad luck with the Toro Rosses in this career mode, actually. In receding races, we've had both Toros knock my wing off. Britain was my fault. I was at no fault in Germany. Gasly just parked the fucking bus on the corner. Go through the flat out right-hander after the hairpin, which didn't really do us much justice. But that was then. This is now, of course. Hungarian Grand Prix. Positively Glad channel, round number 12 in my career mode. Probably going to be doing... Oh, Jesus, Hartley. His tyres are going to get cooked from that. Are we going to face straight on the grid? This time we are. We were left at Britain, which compromised us completely. Here we go. Getting up to 5 red lights for the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it is go time here in Hungary, and we had an absolutely abysmal start. We'll see if we can get back in the slipstream here. Go to overtake mode just until we get to the corner, and Stroll has actually done me here completely. We're going to have an early braking here, and there's wing flying everywhere. I don't know who that was. So we're down to last, but high hopes here for this Grand Prix. Now I've seen that wing damage. There's going to be someone going very slowly. So we're going to bring up the rear of the field here. There's going to be an incident between Gasly and Stroll, no doubt. Stroll's gone behind him, so let's focus on getting Lance back. Ooh, very heavy on the fuel. We're going to put it straight up to whack it up to Rich Mix. Just for the foreseeable, and Stroll's going very slowly. There's a car with no wing right up the front of the field. It was nearly me, incidentally. Don't touch that curb, but we didn't. So we are now rolling. We are last position here at the moment. Oh my god. I did a dubious dive bomb at the inside there, but it's actually put me to 18th place ahead of my rival. Apologies there, guys. That was bad driving by me. But I'll take it. 18th. Stroll braking incredibly suddenly. I forgot that AI do that around here. Previous career mode, which is of course still going, just not streaming it anymore. As I won the championship, I believe it's a Force India that's had wing damage, because that Force India is holding both the salvos up here. We're just going to sneak in behind Brendan Hartley. I'm not sure if someone's going to pit, are they? No, I think everyone's staying out, so they're going to stay out with wing damage, which means there's going to be a sitting duck very soon. Hartley's going impeccably slow.
Nice
I
start.
can't get to overtake now, get in the slipstream. I believe we should be able to do Brendan Hartley here. Overtake mode, I think. Let's go out of the slipstream. We're going to have to make a dive here into the first corner, and we play on the brakes. Watch the switchback. That's just cleaning into 17th. Wow, okay. So keep rich fuel on, and let's see if we can hunt down Ericsson. I doubt it. But the Force India of Ocon does have wing damage, which is huge at this stage. Mercedes-powered cars usually do struggle around here, but we're putting on a good show, so that's us into 17th, clean as you like. So let's see what happens here. No warnings, I don't want any warnings here. We need a clean race around here to get 400 R&D points. And we get a new contract after this, so I'm going to be showing footage of us getting a new contract as well. If I do have wing damage, you'll probably hear me rage and call whoever it was a cunt, but Toros are really struggling at the moment, so we are now part of the 15th place battle with Ocon. Leclerc has left Ocon for dead. It must be wing damage for Ocon, surely. Because Perez is doing okay, he's part of the group ahead. Unless it's someone up front with wing damage. Well, we are right on the arse end of Ericsson. I'm going to try and go around the outside. It's not going to be blue, but look at it's incredibly close still. And see, I learned literally just raise the ride height. The softs will go off, of course, in about 4 or 5 laps time, probably. But yeah, we've got no pace compared to the car in front of us. Ericsson versus Ocon here. Ericsson has got Ocon around the outside clean, so there must be some issue with Ocon's car. We'll find out now, of course. Scratch the nose and back into the action. Lap 3. We have left Hartley. I don't know what's going on with them. Toro Rosso. Stroll is all over the back of them too. Incredibly risky move here coming towards... No, we're not going to take any risk, of course. No risks taken. We're going to literally just hang on to Ocon. He's got some severe problem with his car, you'd imagine. Let Ericsson take off a little bit here. Nice and early on the brakes. No point risking anything. Nearly flew into the back of him.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to
I know it's high. I'm deliberately saving it, Jeff. Shut your mouth. Jeff, we trust. But no, for those of you who are new to the game, if you're going to enter into league racing, definitely go and do a career mode first. That's what I'd advise. Number one, because even if you don't have the game and are planning on getting it, because online racing, don't jump straight into 5 lappers. You'll get hit off. You put the game back in the box, or uninstall it if you've got it digitally, and it'll be pointless. But we've got Esteban Ocon here who's severely struggling right now. I should be able to get him here. Let's go and overtake. Here we go. We've got DRS. Ocon doesn't. Here we go. This should be a clean as you like. 16th place. This stage of the Grand Prix, we're going to do the same thing we did to Brendan Hartley. Nice and late on the
We're
brakes.
leading our teammate by 4.9 seconds.
And that is us,
Okay,
cleanly
good
through.
work. Great pass.
To P16. Let's see if we can try and catch Ericsson. If not, we'll just hang back for a minute and celebrate actually moving up 4 places technically. As we fell to 20th, so 3 places up from our grid position. No warnings yet, so let's keep rolling.
Our gap to
I'm
the
not going
car
to pay
in front
attention to the
is
gap.
2.5 seconds.
This is 2.5 seconds just after I said I'm not going to pay attention to it, it's just told me to, so that's treating it the best of times. So let's go myself a nice clean race now. Ocon clearly has damage, we'll be seeing him a lot later on most likely. So being stuck behind Ocon, and of course the Toro Rossos and Stroll has put us in a bit of limbo here in terms of the points pack, but that's a wide turn, no warning, so very lucky there. That could have been an easy corner cut warning. So we're pulling away from Ocon. I believe Gasly's got past Hartley as well, so that's probably Hartley I think may have a bit of damage as well. So tyres are looking very nice actually, so a long way to go yet in this Grand Prix.
The car behind might start to have fuel management issues. Let's see if we can use this to our
Oh, that's
advantage
pits
on the next
already.
few laps.
We'll be seeing him very soon I imagine. He was 2-stopping. Bottas was actually at the front, so Hamilton just took off. I don't know what's going on with the Red Bulls. One of the Red Bulls is severely holding up the pack there. And the Ferrari's nowhere as well. Maybe it was a bit of Ferrari wing that went flying off as well. anything can happen, of course. So 205. Yeah, we're dropping back a little bit on Ericsson, but I'm not arsed. It's just a case of keeping our position, make sure we maximise our beating of both Toros and Stroll. Tyres will be going off for the ultra soft runners. That's probably why the front runners are struggling so much, actually. Renaults have really improved in this career mode. They are literally the 4th best car right now, bar none. We will have Bottas all over me. I'm going to go into overtake mode. We're not going to battle him, obviously. It's a very different race to ourselves. Hopefully he doesn't go for any dubious moves and waits for the DRS zone. That will be ideal for him, at least. We're not going to hold him up. I'm going to deliberately block him. We're just going to stick to the racing line, stick overtake mode on, and hopefully he doesn't hit me here, which he nearly does. So here we go. I only run overtake at one particular corner of this race, but a lot of cars are pitting, so we are going to come out in front of them. This is stock Williams versus improved Mercedes. Bottas locks up his wheel and still keeps going, so that is us technically down to 14th, but we've now got Seb coming out of the pits with the Force India of Ocon blocking the Renault. That's going to be huge for a lap, you'd imagine. Keep ourselves off the thick white curbs. That is an advice to anybody who is new to the game. Make sure you do not ride the white curbs around Hungary. We're not a million miles behind Ericsson, but we're just literally holding station. I would hit a curb just to show you, but I don't want to fuck my own race up here, to be honest with you. So we are rolling currently in 14th place. It is well, it's a legitimate position for us. No, we are one stop in this Grand Prix. At 15 we're going to be pitting. Tyre wear is around about 4% per lap, so we're going to be pretty comfortable by the time we come in. Vettel's going to just basically eat me alive down the DRS straight. All the front runners, we should be running in about 5th position, 6th position most likely. Hamilton will come out in front of us because he's just a year ahead of everybody. So here we go, around the final corner, stick it back up to overtake mode, of course. No DRS unfortunately here, but that's not a problem. We've got overtake mode and let the Ferrari do its worst. Yong. Actually, Bottas is behind Ericsson still, so we may be involved in a little bit of a car train here. In the points, we've got another Ferrari behind us now, no issue. If they overtake us, it's not a problem. We're just doing our own race. Points aren't a target for me today. It's just simply a case of driving the race, make sure I have a clean race. That nearly ended badly there. Tyres are not overheating. They're warmer than I'd like them to be, but of course that's not a problem. No retirement yet either. Any retirements are good unless it's Stroll, obviously. We want our teammate to not retire, and Stroll is actually way clear of the Toro Rosso, and we've had a bad corner there, so we need to get back focused a little bit here. Dropping back significantly now. And the tyres begin to usurp, as you say, for a big word. That's when issues arise, so we're just going to do our own Grand Prix. The cars have to overtake us. Both Renaults and Ocon's just dead in this Grand Prix. Completely, utterly fucking dead. But here we go then. Have to overtake and see if we can hold on.
Gap to teammate behind is 10.8 seconds.
10 seconds on Stroll as well. Let's just braking zone normally. Okay, this is braking normal and we are running in 12th place. Okay. Significantly higher than what I thought I'd be. There's a McLaren down there. That is Alonso, by the way. Alonso has fallen right into the backpack, which means we're going to literally be able to... So Lance Stroll fighting for 17th. Come on, Lance. Go on. Our own race. We're nearly in double-figure laps now. A really cool, calm, collected performance. I may go for a cig at the pit stop, but I doubt it. All I'm doing is my own thing. With this bad weather coming up, I'm not very good in the rain in Hungary. Around Hungary, our chapter rival Magnussen, ironically, has already pit once, so he's a pit stop ahead of us. So we're relying on AI making dodgy moves on the other AI. We're not going to go into overtake mode here, by the way. I'm just going to literally keep it on standard. Because I don't want to burn out the ERS. I want to save up ERS as much as I physically can. We are comfortably clear on the bottom first. So 16th is a definite possibility here. Go on, Magnussen, 3 you go, mate. Then we overtake Alonso, so it's Van Dorn at the back. Why is Van Dorn pitting early? Curious, I thought he was outside the top 11, so we'll ignore that part. Our tyres are looking very stable. We've got another 7 laps to do on these, not a problem. I know already that I'm going to be nowhere in the points paying positions, so it's just a case of managing my own race and getting to the end, which is... I keep getting a flash of pink on my screen. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that on the stream. It might just be a television issue, but Ericsson's been overtaken by a lot of cars, so we keep in pace with Marcus just by running our own Grand Prix, not getting involved in any battles, keeping it incredibly consistent, it must be said. If you have this much consistency around Hungary, that's very slow through that corner. The third gear gives us a bit more power out over the second phase of the 3S section, triple S section, so the 3S section is a bit newish. Lance Stroll is into P17. This could be one of his highest finishes of the year now. He's going to know it at points, but we are banking on Stroll overtaking the stricken Ocon with half a wing. He'll be bouncing back to the field later, but hopefully with enough oomph now on Alonso. Oh, that's a bad corner. That's going to cost me about half a second, you'd imagine. So from this lap alone, I'm going to put it into overtake mode. It was a Haas car leading Hungarian Grand Prix.
0.3 seconds.
We'll literally go here, and we know that Magnus is going to be fighting with Ericsson, so as long as we keep it clean. We've got a car. A car's retired. Retirement. Who is it? It's Mercedes. It's Hamilton. Hamilton's out. He was dominating. Is it Hamilton?
Caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
Lewis Hamilton out of the Grand Prix. Remarkable.
Okay, clear.
Magnussen had to give the position back on Ericsson there as well. I think I saw him overtake him going up the hill. So I think it might have been a yellow flag overtake. Alonso is just worlds apart from us. We're not battling, like I said. We can see points in front of us, but that's not our goal today. Our goal is just to finish. Really dubious moves. Magnussen's still stuck behind Ericsson, who we are catching, by the way. Still sitting in rich mix, a long way to go in this Grand Prix, just nearly at third distance. Very nice, calm Grand Prix so far, nothing over spectacular, just keeping the car nailed. We're going to get overtaken by Alonso. Actually slap a little bit of a slow down there because we're going to just literally watch these two duke it out in front of us. Oh, Hulkenberg's hit Alonso! Not letting people through, we're going to stick to our line and our running, but here we go then. I'm going to watch this battle unfold in front of me actually, because these guys all have to catch up with Ericsson as well. No warning yet. Oh, that should have been a warning there. Our Sainz has got a lot quicker run. We're going to actually head to the inside because Sainz will have to go on the outside, which costs himself there. And we remain in P13, should be 14, but Lewis Hamilton is out. Mercedes, I think that's constructors over right there. They were miles off anyway. But with Ferrari in very convincing positions here, and we've got Charles Leclerc running second place right now. It's exceptional in itself. Obviously that's track position for you guys. Thank you for watching. Any new people into the stream, please be sure to give this a follow, and if you're watching on YouTube, slap a like on it. Right, so we're going to remain in medium ERS. We're going to keep car sales all over the world. Outside momentum. Hungary is a track where you can literally hang it around most corners around the outside and find that you're in a much more advantageous position than those making the moves at the inside. Obviously Hungary being a very swaying and swirly track. That was a fucking wall in the air there. That was kind of a weird scenario.
Teammate by 14.4 seconds.
Just going to literally 14 seconds back to Stroll, who is now stuck behind Ocon, who we are in front of course on the track.
Still regain the position. The gap
So it's
behind us
literally now
is
sit here probably till the pit stops.
14.4 seconds.
Stroll, if Stroll gets past Ocon, that's pretty much a guaranteed highest combined finish for Williams yet. Based on the second guy there, getting Stroll. Obviously I've had 5 ninth places, so for me personally being down here is not a highlight, but just being in this position, and we're tyres at 40, so I could potentially go to lap 16 here. I might do that, you know, just give myself a bit more running on the mediums, but I probably won't. Or a little bit less a stint on the mediums, shall we say, shorter stint, just get my wording right. Notice I've not fought anybody in this race. So I'm going to be overtaken. I'm in a Williams, man. I'm in a stock Williams car. I know... a fucking blue flash on the screen there. I know I'm not a world beater myself. I know I'm shit around this track myself. I know the car itself isn't up to scratch. But the combination of me driving the car, managing it. Remember, I have done a career mode in Williams before. But, to be fair, Vandal's got through. Vandal's going to be coming from them. But hopefully we have enough of a gap back to keep what will be an incredibly successful 14th position here. Oh, no, get off softs, mediums. There you go, sorry, forgive me. I did change that over, didn't I, in case of wing damage, so I'll put that back to mediums. That could have been a disaster. An absolute disaster. Luckily I'm awake. Jeff did say you'll be on the soft, so well aware there by the race engineer. That's a bad corner. There's going to be a warning. No, it's not. No warnings in the Hungarian Grand Prix so far.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Rain in 10 to 15, which means mediums will be well suited. I'll probably put a lap earlier, actually, maybe. No, let's stick to the strategy. Stick to the strategy. I'm going to literally be in no man's land. In terms of rejoining the track, etc. I believe we're going to be behind Van Dorn, but everyone else around that area is going to be coming in anyway. Ocon is fucked. I don't know what the hell has happened to Esteban Ocon. He is ruined. Losing about 3/4 of a second to science per lap, but now we've caught up with Ericsson and Sauber. Ericsson, I should have picked him as my rivalry. That would have been That would have been a very fun rivalry because Gasly just isn't with it. 48. So we're not really being caught much by Van Dorn. Stroll has to get past soon. Stops at 52% wear, not exactly beautiful way, but we're going to go into the low ERS mix because we're by ourselves anyway. Let's see if we can harvest a bit before we come out on the mediums. Probably going to lose about 2 seconds in this lap, I think. 4 seconds overall. Van Dorn on much fresher tyres, but should not have too many issues. So Van Dorn is going to be my rival for this Grand Prix. It would seem we've dropped back so much now. On the battle of the front, we dropped about a second. Yes, we have a whole second off. But we are harvesting, and we've made a little mistake there coming out of turn 4. We're on the standard again now. Get back into pace. Calm down a bit. We're pushing a little bit too hard. Yeah, you see, 1 second first sector to Van Dorn. It's no accident. The Red Bull, I think, has got free of the Sauber, so it's a battle between Roman Grosjean versus a Red Bull, the Hungarian Grand Prix. Who would have fucking thunk this? We are now back up to our second mix, so we say, our second level of deployment, aka medium, as you can see on the screen. We'll be running that now until that was a dodgy corner type. We need to get a little bit more now.
It's time to use some of this charge.
We lost a whole second and a half.
Now, we're boxing this lap.
Push on, yeah, actually, we will push now. We'll go to high with this facet of the lap just to see what we can do. Van Dorn did put 2.2 seconds on us that lap. I told you it would happen. As soon as you go into low, especially in this sort of car, aka the Williams, you are doomed to failure. I think this has possibly been my best Grand Prix. As crazy as it sounds.
Car in front is 4.8 seconds.
4.8. I think we are actually losing ground on Ericsson full stop here. So you assess it at the end of sector 2. This is my weakest section of the track, sector 2. It's having really worn tyres now, really beginning to affect me. Compensating around most corners, but Lewis Hamilton is eliminated from the Grand Prix. He's out. So, Stroll's finally got past. Yeah, 2 attempts, yeah, definitely a pit stop coming up here. You can see a lot of the front runners now coming in, or the front runners of the one stoppers all coming into the pits. I will be, I think I'm actually 5th out of the one stoppers. That's quite remarkable, to be honest with you. So there you go, guys. That's the first stint of Hungary. Give me 2 minutes, guys. Just going to be back very shortly. Just going for a quick fag. Right, guys, I'm back. Hopefully the pit stop will be good. Let's see what we do.
Go, go, go.
Reduce pit stop. Let's go and stand and mix briefly. Just to harvest a little bit out of the pits. Back up the stand, back up the ridge.
Up to
Here we
speed
go.
now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Actually come out in front of Stroll. This is huge news. We lost 1 place. I did have problems on the mediums in the SF1. Fucking hell, God, shoot me now. Sorry guys, didn't mean to drop a clanger there. The RF1 race, you see, we're going to be struggling for the first lap or so. Let's get these up to temperature. Get the temperature screen up just so you can see actively the tyres warming up. We're on the slower tyre now, of course, but that won't be an issue. You can see they're already warming up now, so I like the mediums around this track. They're really, really good.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
No, I'm not doing up ERS yet. There's no point where I should really be pushing, but I'd rather just keep it nice and cool. Not make any mistakes, which I haven't made yet. See, there's always one mistake by me every race. Stroll won't be on my back. Hopefully Stroll can jump Ocon, potentially. Be quite nice. Grosjean, but I think he's pitted, I think. Is that Grosjean? No, it's Force India in the pits, so... You see the Force India now is going to be tearing holes out of us here. I fully expect to come in about 14th, 15th position in this Grand Prix. Barring incidents, so Stroll, get yourself in the pits, mate. Get yourself out, hopefully, if you can come out in front of Ocon, that's going to be... but Ocon is behind the Toro Rosso, who hasn't pitted yet, of course.
Lance is in the pits. The gap to the car ahead is 21.9 seconds.
Houston has come out the pits clear of us, which is slightly annoying, but it means we can just now focus on maintaining P15. Man, come on. Stroll's done them both. Really, really good performance here by the Williams team on a track which is our, in inverted commas, weak point. We're going to switch up the tyres to intermediates, actually. Intermediate tyres we're going to go to now. Barring any stupid incidents for myself.
0.3 seconds.
Stroll maintained position. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant by Lance. Get in there. Williams finally making strides, even though we're not upgrading the fucking car. Just by good driving and misfortunes of others, we've managed to get Stroll, I believe, barring retirements, His highest finish of the season. He's not beaten 3 of the cars yet, so keep watching this, guys. Keep focused. Here we go. Not aiming to overtake Ericsson in this Grand Prix. If it happens, it happens, so that'll be nice. We're going to actually up it to high ERS for a little bit, just to give us a little bit of a chance. We are going to overtake Van Dorn at the pit stops as well. That's going to be quite a nice little turn of events. Alonso down in 12th, so he's been left for dead. I don't know what's happened to him. Maybe a second stop potentially. He went onto the ultras again, didn't he? So he would have pitted in again. I think he's on mediums till the end, Alonso now, you'd imagine. His highway is looking sexy, it must be said. So this is potentially... I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not as high as I've been. I've done much better drives. Obviously Austria, I think, would be my best come through the pack drive. But this has been possibly, well, not come through the pack, but you know, overall, this has been my most successful drive to date. I've been putting this off for a few days, thinking, you know, it'll be an awful race, but I'm in the right mindset. Fantastic, and I mean fantastic Elite League race earlier. If anyone's watching who's viewed that, possibly another corker. I think it's about 4 or 5 in a row with incident free. 7 behind me, so we're pulling it away from Stroll at a nice little rate. Saving RS by drifting through some corners. I don't think I catch out to 5.4. We'll keep our eyes peeled. But I don't have to catch Ericsson because we've got gap behind us, which is huge. Ocon beginning to perform, but he should have performed a lot earlier, of course. The race is being dominated by Red Bull. Red Bull have a 1-2, which you probably would expect around here anyway. 5.4, let's see if we're catching Ericsson or not. No, we're actually... So we're going to go back to medium mix, or medium revs, should we say. I don't know what you call it, medium ERS. We'll just call it medium ERS. Obviously we've got wet weather coming in. It's inbound. It's still 15, so yeah, dry, yeah, okay, whatever. It's going to be deep in the race when the rain comes. That's probably one thing we can keep our eyes on. I'm happy that Stroll's here. He is dropping back over 8 tenths a lap on us. So we still have pace against our teammates here. Just avoid the curbs, avoid the inside curbs around the long corners, and we should be okay. We went into the middle sector, but I'm managing it really well. It reminds me a bit more of a stretched out version of Maggots and Beckett's, to be honest, the Hungarian middle sector. And you know, guys, if I finish here, I'm actually going to fist pump. I'm really, really happy here. I do have a pit stop back, so if there is a safety car, for whatever reason, I have got the ability now. I've got Ericsson by 2 tenths through my worst sector, so there's potentially still a bit of hope. But obviously we know a lot of the guys in front will be pitting in again. But I severely don't think they're going to have an impact on us at all. I remember they're going to get lapped as well, the cars behind, so we are literally running in 15th. Look, wheel on the grass there. I do feel for the Toro Rossos. They've been nowhere this race, especially they're running Honda engines, so they should be not the worst chassis, so they should be reasonably competitive with us at least. But Stroll and myself have been driving exceptionally well. And Mercedes power obviously helping us. I think for the fact we've not upgraded the engine more, so I guess putting the mic back on my head properly. 5 minutes, you see, we're already on 5 minutes till the rain, but we need to come back lap 25. We've got a yellow flag. The car is out of the Grand Prix. I think it is someone. No, there was a yellow flag, maybe just someone having a little bit of an excursion there. No, the yellow flag disappeared then. So Charles Leclerc's having a fantastic race up there. He's in the points, so good effort by Charles. Not going to drop any clangers, but I was heartbroken for him today. Almost tears coming out by myself. I'm not. I don't support any individual driver, so when you see someone who has never won a Grand Prix before have that happen to him, it's, you know. Theo Jacobs, we're going to be racing Stoffel Van Dorn. Current seem incredibly competitive. Of course, we have got the likes of Belgium and Monza coming up where they're going to be less competitive.
Okay, gap ahead is 7, 6
Pardon me, guys.
seconds.
So we're 14th, I expect to come 15th here. We're going to give Van Dorn a battle, obviously, but our race is to secure 15th place and to give ourselves a bit more in the old contract negotiations. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you're watching, please drop yourself in the comments, make yourself known. Also, drop us a follow if you haven't already. If anybody's wants to donate as well, feel free to. I love doing this. I love doing just streaming. It's just my passion.
Car
You know what I
ahead
mean?
has come in and fitted the soft tyre.
I've stopped streaming games that I want to do just not for views, but just to get content out there. I'm now focusing more on the likes of my Final Fantasy walkthrough, which I have an incredible passion for. That will be coming back this week, folks. I'm taking a week off, basically, just playing NBA again. It'll either be this week or next when Final Fantasy comes back full time. You'll obviously see me on Twitch doing it, so pardon me, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's something I have an unbelievable passion for. That's why you'll see me. It'll be Final Fantasy 9 though. 7 we're gonna wait for a little bit, get 9 out for you. I think this week, yeah, we might just make this week Final Fantasy 9 week. See if we can start grinding that game out again. Anyway, back to the action here. We are currently in 14th place. Dropping a few attempts back to a sector the car size, but Ericsson now holds him up. Got enough fuel, then obviously when the rain comes it'll be standard mix, possibly lean if it goes heavy. But, so when the rain does land, I'm hoping about lap 24 we get the first trickle. I'm not making a dubious decision to fucking stay out for a lap. As soon as that rain came down heavy, I should have pitted. I lost literally 25 to 30 seconds in the RRF1 race. Oh, that's our first warning. That is a shame. It's my complete mouthful. Don't get warnings now. Come on. Van Dorn will eat me alive here, to be fair. Ricardo with a 1:19.7. Our fastest is a 22.3, so we are roughly about 2.5 seconds off the pace expected. But we are doing what we can do. Doing it really well, actually. So the Red Bulls are now completely away. 1-2 in this race for them. Not sure if they need to pit again. Grosjean's in a really, really good race as well. He may sneak a podium. Grosjean will definitely get driver of the day, I'd imagine. Easton Myers, anyway. We have dropped about 4 or 5 tenths in this lap. It's not been a very pretty lap, and we have... Oh my god, blue flash again. Fuck off. So intermediate tyres will be donned only if we get the call this time.
Gap to car in front is 6.4 seconds. We're leading our teammate.
We are dropping
by
firmly off, and
24.9
Stroll
seconds.
has been overtaken by Ocon, so we may have a battle with Ocon at the end. I say a battle, he may overtake me. Probably put about 2 seconds a lap. Yeah, it's going to be very close at the end of the Grand Prix. 24 back to Stroll, as Jeff just said, if anyone missed that. I spoke over him there, so we can't get a penalty here. 6.4. We're not losing time to Ericsson now. Obviously, my mistake put me back to 6.4. Van Dorn will clean me out here. A very, very chassis-based track. If I'd have upgraded my chassis only, you'd find me up in the top 10 here, most likely, or battling a lot higher. Oh, that was a drop down to a gear too early. Shouldn't have dropped down there. Left and coast. No, we're not. We're going to just completely drop gear again. So the Toro Rosso is completely lapped as well. I think that's Gasly actually lapped. Is it Gasly? No, maybe Hartley actually. No, I think it's Hartley. Hartley's lapped Gasly. Oh, that's awful on the tyres there. 5 views. Fucking hell, guys. Thanks for watching. We did actually manage to make double figures on that. Oh, God. Downshift. Don't downshift there, you fucking idiot. Alright, look how far Ocon is.
Increase the ERS deployment.
I actually put a couple of attempts there in that lap, so I'm quite impressed with that. Nearly my fastest lap of the race, trying to break into the 21s, hopefully before the end. But you never know. Running in 14th place in Hungary, this has been, without a shadow of doubt, my most consistent, that's a nice word, much better word, consistent drive, not my best drive, but my most consistent drive probably ever in career mode. With a dodgy car, on a track I used to love this track in 2017, but 2018, not found myself any good around it. Not that I don't like it, I love driving it. It's one of the most, like, for example, I used to do 100% races. I'll be dropping a 100% race soon as well, folks. What your feedback? What would you like to see me do 100% of? Obviously, it's not going to be Singapore or Suzuka. Definitely not. I may drop it around Mexico. Definitely, 1,000,000%. There will be 100% around Abu Dhabi because of the spectacle.
If we start feeling too many tyre issues, they seem in good condition for the time being.
Well, I'm not pushing really too hard, so the tyres will be in good nick all the way through. They fixed the fuel glitch where you... What the fuck am I on about? Fuel glitch, sorry, where the fuel used to fuck up an awful lot. The Red Bulls are really close on track, actually. So we align the stern here with Marcus Ericsson. The way I'm going to do this with Van Dorn, I'm just going to keep my racing line. I think that's probably going to be the way around this. My ride height is enough to keep me kosher through the wet conditions as well. So here we go. Rolling now. As they call it, the business end of the Grand Prix. We're not dropping time to Ericsson either, which is very nice. Clear deep in the points. And we've got rain is here. Rain is inbound. It went to 25, so that's nice. Now we need to be very careful. Yeah. Dropping a third gear too early around that corner. I might just not drop down in future. Feel for the Toros, man. That's shit. Stroll beginning to struggle as well here, so hopefully Stroll can come in 17th. If he keeps 17th, that's a win-win for Williams. I expect it to come in about 18th, 19th place here, so if we need to be up here. Obviously, it was assisted by Esteban Ocon. What could only be assumed as front wing damage. I think it must have been Ocon's wing that went sky high at the start. Literally, it hit me in the head. So.
The gap to the car behind is 1.9 seconds.
Beginning to struggle a little bit. Let's keep our eyes peeled on the sector times as well, because that'll be an indication as to when the weather is truly here. I don't think I'm going to get overtaken by Ocon. I think I'm going to beat a Force India outright on track. It's rare that that happens for me. So beat Ocon convincingly around Austria, but that's a different kettle of fish altogether. Remember, I'm not upgrading the car itself until we get all 5 levels.
Set the ERS mode to overtake. We have to push.
Jeff, shut up, man. Seriously. I'm not doing that. I'm doing my own race, my way, until you give me a decent message and tell me when it's fucking ready. Championship doesn't matter for me at this stage. It's just a case of picking up points where we can. And doing this, driving consistently, driving well. Because this is possibly my best drive in terms of etiquette and class. Yeah, remember, I'm pushing a Williams car that is so far adrift. I'll show you guys after this. Make sure you stick around after the race. I'll show you when I upgrade my quality control. You'll see just how bad the Williams is in terms of overall performance.
Okay, be careful on those slicks. These conditions are made. We've got a 15-minute spout of light rain, which will then move into heavy rain conditions. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
That just shuts Jeff up, who's going to just tell me an absolute whirlwind of shit. So, oh, hello. I notice that the tyres aren't overheating as much anymore, which means obviously we are descending into intermediate conditions. We will be there by the end, undoubtedly.
Our gap to the car in front is 6.3 seconds.
Pace with Ericsson. Drop down again this time. Revs low, keep the engine down. ICE will get hit for it, but, you know. Just driving my race, just casually going along. I expect 15th in this Grand Prix. If we get a retirement up front, that would be even better. Will the AI pit for Inters, if it is into conditions, will we get a godsend of a glitch? We used to have it in 2017 all the time. Monza, the first points finish in McLaren career mode, which of course was riddled by memes and crying, etc. But yeah, you can see the tyres are beginning to feel it now. I'm beginning to feel the conditions.
I know these conditions are tough, but bear with it. I don't think the track is ready for intermediates yet.
Not at all, but we are catching Marcus Ericsson. We've caught him by half a second. Van Dorn has a look at the inside of me here. We'll hang it around the outside, see if I can get away with it. Van Dorn, brilliant there. He's got DRS as well, so that's the death of you, my friend. Especially in these conditions, but Van Dorn very, very nicely moved. Nice move there, couldn't hang around the outside. We can now focus on bringing the car home. And Stroll has been overtaken. No! 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 Come on, man, that's not a warning at all. That was a little bit wide. I lost about half a second on him. I've got to drive uber carefully here. We're going to have to sacrifice 400 RMD points, which right now will drop a severe delay on the car progression. Let's just literally chill. We're in a standard mix. Yeah, this is time now just to basically nurse the car to the intermediate conditions, and then we'll deal with that as we move forward. I don't know where Bottas is in this race. I don't think he's anywhere. Red Bulls are there. Yep, Red Bulls. Bottas 5th, battling with Grosjean, incidentally. For those of you who really give a shit about Mercedes. I do for constructors' purposes, but now that the Hamilton retired early on, ending his championship challenge, it must be said as well, he's completely gone. I know there's like 225 points still to play for, but still. Keep it clean, come on. Ocon isn't gaining on me either, and he's about to be lapped, so we may be the last car on the lead lap. Yeah, but it's getting wet now. Okay, let's just double check with Jeff.
Heavy rain arriving in under 10 minutes. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Okay, we have already pre-selected the intermediate tyres. 7 views, guys. Thank you so much. The views are beginning to pick up. Everybody's watching. Drop us a host, drop us a share, so we can get out there. I love that little, yeah, look at that little pun there. Positive arriving.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
So that's there. We're going to double check that. Toro's pitting.
This rain isn't likely to go away soon. Heavy rain in 10 minutes time. Not sure whether dries
Yeah, it's time to come in.
are faster. We're right on the crossover.
Yeah, let's get ourselves in nice and safe. This is what I should have done in the F2 race. I just asked Jeff too late. We've got a yellow flag here, and that is Ocon off the track.
Box, box, box.
Okay. That's definitely up to bloody P4, remaining in P15. Then he's died, Ocon, and he's getting Stroll's behind him. A lot of these guys, the AIs have to all... Oh, we got another yellow flag here. And oh, no, that's a Haas. No way. That's not Grosjean. No, please don't be Grosjean. If it's Magnussen... It's Magnussen, poor guy. And that there, this is 15th place guaranteed. Well, 14th now because Magnussen's out. Here we go. 2.2. Sorry guys, bit of crackling there, that's my mic static, I do apologise. 3 laps over fuel. Yeah, you see, yeah, we should just have stuck with Rich, but we'll now it's going, we're going to be in, this is possibly the easiest most and oh my god, Stroll's overtaken Ocon.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline.
And the Ferrari stays
That
out.
was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
There's Magnussen on the right hand side, poor guy. More bad luck for K-Mag, he's level with me in the championship actually. Goes to show when Grosjean is like 40 points clear of his own teammate, that's when you know
Fuel is at target
it's
plus
uneven.
3. Let's get into mix 3 ASAP.
Yeah, do you know what, I will run Rich for now. Just got to be careful going through the corners, obviously not to completely destroy myself. We have got 5 laps to the end, we are the last car, comfortably on the lead lap. We're not going to get overtaken by the car behind, aka Ricciardo on track, I think, or Verstappen, it could be one of the two. So we're just literally driving a race, and I'm really, really happy with this, genuinely. This smiling actually a bit weird, but nice that we're being competitive with the cars around us. A bit unfortunate that Ericsson's managed to escape me. Sauber are a little bit higher up the pecking order than ourselves. Only 3 corners away from lapping our rival, which is rather interesting. It is hard. No, Gasly's behind me. It is Hartley.
DRS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Gasly was the first person to get himself on them tyres. I've increased the ride height, which gives us a bit more of an oomph. We've got rich mix as well, so we may as well just burn that. We've got nothing else to fucking do. If I get a warning, that's gonna break. That's gonna break this perfect race. We can't get a penalty, surely. Come on. I'll literally just cruise around if I have to.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.6 seconds.
Then a 4.6 to Van. We were about 6 behind. Oh no, we were 6 behind Ericsson, weren't we? Yeah, we're keeping pace with Marcus. That's pretty cool. I love driving in the wet conditions in this game. I just do. Around everywhere but Singapore, which I'm going to have to put a lot of extensive work on That's why I'm literally waiting. As soon as we get past Singapore, I'll be chonging this career mode out like daily, but probably I'll be back on Wednesday, guys, with this, by the way. Or no, I'll probably say Thursday. No, it'll have to be Wednesday. Wednesday after my performance race, we'll be back with this. So that'll be around about. If I drop one shoot, well, it'll be sometime this week, guys. Just make sure that you tune in and stick around for this. But Final Fantasy is my main priority this week. Starting with 9, maybe make this 9 this week with an F1 career mode stream before the RRF1 showcase kicks into gear, shall we say, around Belgium. So here we go. We're catching Van Dorn. That's intriguing. It's a high res. Why not? Let's just burn the car to shit, shall we? That really didn't go too well. Yeah, the tyres are getting complete cooked. We've got about 3 laps on them, 11% already. But of course, the ride height being down, whenever it rains, guys, just raise your ride height. That's all I'm going to advise. Any new people watching, even more experienced ones, if you didn't know it, I only found it out this week. Credit eye contrast. I watched his How to Drive Quicker video, to be honest with you, as a joke. I thought it would be a troll video, like he just shows people driving like pricks online, but no, it's been the thing that's changed me. DRS is... if that ring was stuck, I'd be dead. Oh, that's a bit of a wounding one there. We're going to drop about half a second. I think that is our last chance to catch Van Dorn, at least out the window. You never know, they may have stock go penalties. Anything can happen.
Van Dorn
Lask.
Gap to car in front is 4.4 seconds. They're on fresh inters.
That's about 5-1. I think it's going to be 5-1, 5-2. 5-4. Shit, I lost a whole second then. Christ. Keep it on high ERS. We've got the ERS to use. We've got the fuel to burn. Really happy with this. We're nowhere near points, but who really gives a common monkey fuck? Oh my god. That would have been race over on lap 32. That would have potentially caused a meeting. We've already put 3 attempts back. Van Dorn gets on the back of Ericsson. We're not going to catch him, but it'll be interesting to see how much we do actually gain on him. Or should I say, we're not going to catch him up. Stroll putting in a showing here. He's ahead of Esteban Ocon. Still, so Stroll is running in 16th. This is potentially, I think this may actually be his highest finish of the season. 7 views, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to drop a follow if you have not followed the channel already. I know it's going to happen. I'll get to lap 35 and get a warning. I know it. Oh, hello. Keep away from the curb of doom, which hopefully gets nerfed a little bit in 2090, but I think it should stay in.
50.7 seconds.
50 seconds to Stroll. It was only 24. Stroll must have had a real issue. He paid the same lap I did for wet. He's been lapped, hasn't he? I think Stroll's got an issue here. Got a mad feeling. End of the day, undoubtedly Grosjean, well, barring me being consistent, is Grosjean for sheer pace. Made the one-stop work to a treat, and now everyone's on the same tyre. Come on, Stroll, keep 16th, mate, come on. They're catching up the guys in front. If it was wet from about lap 26, 27, I think we would have a bit more of a job at this, but... But if it's intermediate conditions towards the end of a Grand Prix, make sure you just burn your fuel. Because literally, if you use too much just running lean in the wet, that isn't the end of the world. Hamilton and Magnussen, the 2 cars, retired. Hamilton, early on, he dominated the start of this Grand Prix. He was away. I remember like 10 seconds off the road, pretty much, on the Red Bull before he retired. Hamilton. Oh, no. The rain's getting heavier, which would have been ideal for me actually. I would have been hauling him in even faster. But the fact I've caught Van Dorn by a second and a half and a lap and a half is really reassuring. You can see them now on the screen as well. We're really beginning to motor in the back of them. No. Don't you dare give me a penalty for that fucking bullshit. Come on. If I have to run in lean and non, I don't care. I just want to make sure I pick up clean race, which I didn't expect on here. I got a penalty in the bloody I think it was a penalty right at the end of the RF1 race. So we've dropped back a whole second. We struggle dramatically around the second sector, but See, round the third, and especially the first sector, the power segments of the track, whatever little power segments there are, we really bounce back and begin to motor. So, ladies and gentlemen, we made it to the final lap without blowing up, which in itself is an achievement. But I'm really proud of myself here.
Final lap of the race.
This could have gone so much worse. Actually, it's turned out to be, like I said, my personal favourite drive of the season. It was Ricciardo that won. He's had a shit season in fairness, so it's good to see Danny Rick up there. He's going to be challenging Bottas now, you'd imagine, because Bottas is nowhere again. I think Bottas has got podium. Ricciardo's won by about half a minute. That's insane. Well done for the Ferrari driver, of course, there as well.
3.7 seconds.
7, let's just coast around here, no warnings here. And then that'll be, in my estimation, the perfect Grand Prix. With what we're working with, the machinery we have, we would have been 16th without the retirements, but that's still a fucking really good drive. But 14th in Hungary. Since this game come out, this, ladies and gentlemen, is my highest Hungarian finish. With a stock Williams. One of the hardest races I've done, actually. It's been kind of crazy. We'll show you how bad this car is in a minute as well. I've not forgotten. Yeah, the fuel's running out. We wouldn't be able to run in this for another 3 laps anyway, so that's fine. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to cross the line penalty-free. 14th. Get in there.
Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through.
I was. You've finally given me a meaningful bit of conversation. What a drive, I'll have that. Get in there. One of my 3 bogey tracks out the way.
And now it's time to wind down and celebrate after that fantastic Grand Prix.
Damn it, Ricciardo, Vettel and Bottas. Bloody hell.
Podium.
So here we go. Podium celebrations. Danny Ricciardo, first victory of the season. An undeveloped Williams gets 14th. That's my achievement of the race. Bottas's face scan is so legit.
And now let's take a look at the
Sorry,
driver's
guys, give me a minute.
standings. It's a good result for Sebastian Vettel, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Moving on to the driver
shit.
of the day.
Grosjean 5th.
Anthony Davidson.
There you go.
Who would you go for?
Well, Leclerc will get driver
after
of the
a
day.
drive like that, it's got to be Charles Leclerc, hasn't it? Very
Look
clean,
at his level
very
on points with me
smooth.
now.
He can be really pleased with that one.
On to the constructors then. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Sauber, whose good result moves them further up the championship. After
So
all
we now
that
have a constructors
excitement,
battle.
it's time
Oh, they
for
got
a
one more
lie
point
down,
than
I
us, the
think.
bastards.
Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Leclerc with the highest finish out of us 3. Alonso was on course for a really good result there. Don't know what happened to him. Ferrari are dominating. 12 points at the top of the table. 65 now to Hamilton. Fucking hell. Jesus, it's 2-horse race, isn't it, really? And then the battle behind, you've got Hulkenberg, Perez. Ocon got compromised, so you can't really judge him for that. Grosjean moving himself really... Well, he's making it into a top 10 now, isn't he? Let's be realistic here. Sainz has had a bad season with retirements. Alonso, Leclerc, Sauer's getting better. It's good to see that, actually. You can see literally race by race cars improving. Hartley, Gasly's had no points. Van Dorn's had no points. That's a surprise. Especially in the last couple of races. Van Dorn's been quite competitive. He got 9th on the grid as well. Fucking hell. Both McLarens make Q3 in the end, being their undoing. Let's have a look at Race Director. So, Ricardo hit Ocon. I'm guessing that's what happened. No. Oh, that may be why he spun, I think. No, that was earlier in the race, wasn't it? Grosjean hit Hartley. Ocon, Perez, Bottas, Hamilton. So it was Ocon's wing. And it was Hartley's wing as well. So that does make sense why they were slow. And on to the end of the post-race scenarios now, basically. And then we'll will get off this and go straight to NBA for my last game of the night there.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
It was a good day.
Things looked close between you and your rival for a bit, but you came out on top, didn't you?
Williams racing rep.
Feel comfortable in the wet weather today?
Showmanship. There you go.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Williams like a bit of a showman, so I don't know why, because the car's dreadful, but... Okay, so I'll show you exactly how far I'm behind now. But that is 400, 600, fucking hell. Literally I'm about 1400. We'll be able to smash through hopefully two levels of the R&D. So penalty free. How come I didn't win the penalty free against Stroll? I didn't have a penalty. But I'm drawing. What? What? Oh, of course, fastest lap. Oh yeah, I was consistent, not quick, wasn't I? Of course, I forgot about that. That will change hopefully soon. Right, so let's have a little look here then. Dropped a fucking... Oh, look at the points coming in here. Nice bonus. Team goal bonus 4K. Now that's... Jesus! Oh, there you go. That's immediately 2 done. There you go. Gaining rep everywhere. Pretty much. So veteran, brilliant.
That's a great result. You did really well. I don't think we can have any complaints with that performance.
Okay, that's cool. Right, okay. So,
It's time for us to
contract
renegotiate
negotiations.
your contract. Here you can see the current deal. Once negotiations begin, the team will make you an offer. You can
go
accept
medium.
if you like, but I strongly suggest we push for better terms.
Major, minor. I'm actually going to turn that down. We're not doing any major upgrades, so we're going to go level 1. There you go. No, we can do major. Okay. Major. We'll go for. We'll be pushy.
Okay, that proposal looks good.
Oh,
It seems all parties are happy with the deal, so it
Cool.
will commence at the next race weekend.
sweet. So we've actually gained some stuff. Buzzing. So guys, I'm going to show you exactly before we end the stream how far behind we actually are. Engine, we're still 4th, which is probably our saving grace, especially with tracks like Monza, etc. Chassis, look at that. Nowhere. Aero, nowhere. But I made a solemn promise that I'm literally going to be only doing the quality control upgrades. 700 for that one. 800 for that one. There we go. Buzzing. Fantastic. We've got 1, 4, 8. 8 more of them. And then we'll be rolling onwards. And then once we get them, we can then focus on upgrading the car. Season 2 is going to be fucking brilliant. So there's our contracts. We've got level 2 pit stop efficiency. I probably could have eked out level 3, but I don't really want to have to do that. We kept the team goals easy. I don't want to have to give myself too much to do on that front. We just want basic stuff. Guaranteed 400 per go. We've not missed a 400 boost
invitations
yet.
to new historic events.
Oh,
You'll be able
fuck
to
off.
choose whether
What
or
have we
not to
got?
participate before the end of this weekend.
Baron Short Renault, that's a pretty cool one. Time attack, nah, can't be asked. Right, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to drop a like on the video, follow me on Twitch if you haven't already, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is Positively Glad. After a very successful Hungarian Grand Prix, of course, no points, but we are there or thereabouts. Thank you very much for watching, and good night.